Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to more Buck 65 and the Symphony Nova Scotia. We're going to be checking out the songs Hymn Pieced and The Devil's Eyes. It's always a fun time on the channel to get to react to music from different genres, and Buck 65 and the Nova Scotia Symphony, they deliver that. It's symphonic hip-hop. It's not a genre or blend of genres that you would ever really expect to hear, but remarkably it works. And if you guys have paid attention to my series of Buck 65 reactions, you'll know that I really enjoy it. So I'm excited to check out more today. But before we do just that, a massive thank you to Graham the Great for making this donation request. As always, Graham, thank you so much. But now, let's jump in, starting with Hymn Pieced. Oh, I like what the horns are doing.
Ah, love, let us be true to one another, for the world, which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy nor love nor light, nor certitude nor peace.
Do you hear this like droning note? I don't know if it's intentional or feedback.
Nor help for pain. And we are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night.
It's almost ominous. It is beautiful, but I can almost imagine this being played in like a liminal space. It's like cosmically sad. You hear that like reverberations underneath? Oh, these strings. I love these strings. They're like feathering the goosebumps that I have right now. It's like I'm in this weird breaking point between feeling overwhelming pleasure and pain. There is a song, I don't mean to pause it so much, but there's a song called Sunrise on the Blue Nowhere. There, I believe, are multiple versions of this song. One of them I like more than the other. That one has cello, viola. It has just beautiful strings that absolutely rip your heart out. And when paired with like even like beautiful narrative like being spoken from Buck, it creates this really like overwhelming sadness. I don't know. Do you feel that? I would recommend looking that song up, Sunrise on the Blue Nowhere. Oh wow, these pitches. Oh. Oh, it's all so deliberate. Oh, wow. What is what is it about this music that is just so gripping? I really wish I had better vocabulary for this. Oh, it's like whipping in the air. Now it feels like I'm on like Egyptian sands. The moon overcast. It's getting colder. But my destination is unclear. Like whether if I even arrive there I'll be safe. Oh. That was like ripped from the earth. It's like a ninja is... just cutting through the wind. But I think that's pretty much coming from the DJ, like scratch, almost. It's almost like a scratch. Now it feels almost like regal. We've entered the chambers. Maybe not chambers, but the banquet hall. And there's just... Again, what a unique pairing. Feels like it works, but I can't tell like the role that the whipping is playing. It is playing a role though. Wow, vocals for the first time. In parallel with the strings. Da, da. That's a pretty melody. This is so cool. What scale is this? It feels like anytime I can peg it, it almost like augments and transposes elsewhere. Oh, that's cool. Wow. In the cello and in the scratch. That is so unique. And like I don't know the terminology here for the record scratching, but you can certainly hear different kinds of scratches, right? Some of the scratches feel a bit more bassy and heavier and presumably even like lower in pitch. And some of these scratches, they feel like they're elevating a little bit brighter and thinner. I don't know how you would control that, because all you have control of is like force and distance, like how much you move the record versus how much force you apply to move it. I guess that would be enough, but it's just so unusual to me to hear it. And maybe also like hand position relative to like how far out from the center of the record you're scratching on. But that's like the best intuition I got for you on that part. It's intensifying. Oh, wow. It's like fluttering. Oh, the strings. Again, this like parallel melody. God, it's... Oh my god. What is this effect called in the strings? It's like rapid... Oh, it's like whiny. I love it. Please leave that in the comments. What is this like effect called in the strings? These like lurching feelings. Oh. And again, there's this droning note in the background. I don't know if you've been noticing it. Lord. Dude. Brightness. Just. Maybe we're going to get a lot of clapping here for another 40 seconds. It's well deserved, but I'll give it a pause and give some of my commentary here. I guess routinely am baffled by this combo of hip hop and scratches with symphony, but it remarkably works well, and it's specifically in that effect that I asked for, the name in the comments. That little effect on the strings that almost feels like the notes are lurching, like they're barely fizzling in and out of existence. It's almost like you're very lightly hovering the bow over the string as if you're not playing it, but you're very subtly playing it. It just feels like it's aching, you know what I mean? And the record scratching, it uniquely also feels, well, scratchy for one, but it also feels like you can create that aching kind of feeling, that little fervor, that feeling of like a ball of anxiety. And when you pair it with sometimes the strings getting faster or the melody going back and forth oscillating, structurally it's very unique. So I don't know where we're going, but you get these like moments of parallelism and call and response, and it all creates this really unique emotional experience in my mind. And you just couple on top of you stack on top of that the fact that it is already just such an unfamiliar genre pairing. I feel like anywhere I look when it comes to this performance, there's like a question mark in my mind about how I'm meant to feel, and if I'm feeling that thing, is that what's intended? Is my like ignorance to this genre causing me to lose out on specific things that I am appreciative of, but I could be more? And that kind of thing comes with time, but I really, really think it's interesting. The back and forth, especially. I don't know how you even like arrive at something like this other than to just take random pairings of instruments and jam with them together and see what kind of comes out in the wash. I could not like hypothesize something like this. But that was Hidden Peace. We're going to check out the next song here. This is Devil's Eyes. Let's begin. Oh. You have a bit of like ascending, descending, and underneath. Swelling strings, now they're... Oh, wow. Okay, we got some pizzicato. This is so cool.
Devil's eyes.
There's Buck.
I can see them when they scream at night. Living with me in my dreams. You are.
That lyric, Devil's Eyes, I can... What? I can hear them in the night?
See them when they scream. Devil's eyes. I can see them when they scream at
I can see them when they scream. Screaming is audible rather than visual, so it's an interesting way to describe that.
Living with me in my dreams, you either love everything, you either love everything. I am right, there is no other way to fight. Everything I have to say, you either love everything, you either love everything.
This is really beautiful. I like this.
There's a sound that we make when we sleep around, walking through it like a trance. Unhappy movements in your eyes, unhappy movements in your eyes. Happens fast, never planned out in your mind to last. People want but can't decide. Unhappy movements in your eyes, unhappy movements in your eyes.
Unhappy movements in your eyes. Oh, that's powerful. Oh, there it's back again. And it's not exactly syncopated, it's at like odd intervals. You know what's interesting about these record scratches is that I feel like two ways about it at the same time. I feel like it's almost like somebody took the original Devil's Eyes track and dropped it on the floor, and then a bunch of like people came about and like over the time scuffed the floor a bit, scratched it up a bit, and then picked it up and then put it on display again. You know, that implies something more negative potentially, but I don't mean it that way. It just feels like there's cuts and bruises and like damage done to the original symphonic version, just pure symphony without the record and hip hop element. But the other part of me thinks it is too precise, all of these moves, all of these decisions, that I feel like if you were to actually drop it on the floor, it would create a far more murky, destructive mess. So to me, it does feel like all of these additions are super tasteful and deliberate choices, but they're not even like the expected, like they're not happening in the way you would even expect another instrument to like find its way into a mix like this. Even if you're looking for like when there's a call and response, it happens at an odd interval. It's not exactly being played on the syncopated beat, not on the and, for example. Oftentimes it's like between the one and the and, so we're not even in like the same time signatures per se. It is hard to describe, man. I'll do my best. I'll keep listening. Oh, there it goes. It just adds this cool texture with the strings. That's for sure. It's like you're opening rifts into the musical universe. Cutting open space and time and... Yeah, man. That's another great one. I mean, it just feels like it's such a different world of music that, again, like as I mentioned earlier, I don't really have the vocabulary to describe it. It does feel like somebody is like cutting open the fabric of this song through space and time and ripping it open and then quickly shutting it all over this track. And it works. That's the cool part. If you were to remove it, now I'm like thinking of the counterfactual reality where there is no buck 65, there is no record scratching in this track, would it feel the same? And I think you get roughly maybe 70% of the same feeling from a version of this track that doesn't contain buck, but adding buck is like the X factor, I would say, in what is already a really cool orchestral piece. He's able to like highlight rhythmically certain interesting sections. I would say, like, in terms of pitch and melody, there's not much to be said about the pitch you would find being played from the record, but when it's paired with, let's say, counterbalanced melodies in the strings, back and forth or up and down in ascending, descending fashions, sometimes it plays different roles there where it feels like it's highlighting certain notes on that ascension or on that descension. And then often it was also being played in parallel to some of the quicker string melodies and phrases. So all in all, it works. I love when he speaks. I think that's like one of my favorite aspects of Buck and his collaboration with the symphony. He speaks very poetically. He's got a very unique voice just in general. And he doesn't, let's say, overcook. He's not doing too much in either of those domains, speaking or on the record. I feel like he found that sweet spot. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'd be very curious to hear y'all's perspective. But that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed my reaction and would like to make a request yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.